Hey everybody, either welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about dogs. More specifically, dogs that, let's just say, serve a purpose that goes beyond just being a pet. There are many reasons why dogs have been called man's best friend, which I myself didn't understand for a very long time. But one of these reasons is that there are many dogs that drastically improve the quality of, if not save, the lives of their owners. If you haven't already figured it out, I'm talking about service dogs, therapy dogs, and emotional support animals. No, these three types of dogs are not one and the same, and it really drives me nuts that so many people think these terms can be used interchangeably. There's a big difference between the three, and I'll explain the distinction right now. But first, I want to remind everyone to please give my video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more informative video essays like this one. Now let's get started. A service dog is formally trained, usually at a facility dedicated to this purpose, such as Paws for Ability in Xenia, Ohio, to assist one individual, both in their home and out in public. Examples of these dogs include, but are not limited to, seeing eye dogs, hearing ear dogs, autism assistance dogs, and seizure alert dogs. When public places say, "No pets allowed except service animals," this is specifically what they're talking about. Oftentimes, able-bodied people try to sneak their pet into public places by putting on a fake service animal vest on said pet, and I plan to make a video at some point about why this is even worse than it sounds. You know those dogs that come to hospitals and nursing homes now and then for the patients to pet? Those are called therapy dogs. Like service dogs, therapy dogs must go through very rigorous training from the time they are puppies and need to be able to tolerate crowded public spaces. Therapy dogs provide the same kind of assistance ESAs do, which is general comfort and emotional support, whereas service dogs are trained to do something very specific, usually providing physical assistance or barking or doing some kind of paw motion upon sensing certain stimuli in order to alert their bystanders that their handler is having an emergency. Unlike service dogs and ESAs, who work with one individual their entire careers, therapy dogs work with groups of people, which themselves can vary. Examples of these groups include, but are not limited to, assisted living homes, hospices, workplaces, and medical clinics. Hence their name. Emotional support animals provide emotional support to their owner. But unlike therapy dogs, who do that in group settings, ESAs help one individual just like a service dog helps one individual. But unlike a service dog, whose owner takes them everywhere they go, ESAs help their person mostly in the home.
Well, isn't that basically just a pet?
No, an ESA is not the same thing as a pet any more than a service dog or therapy dog is a pet. In fact, ESAs are allowed to live on no pet property given that their owners complete paperwork documenting that they have a medical condition, particularly a mental illness, that necessitates the ESA. ESAs don't have to go through the formal, structured training that service and therapy dogs do, since they're mostly just there to ease the mental distress of their owners, and they do so in a controlled home environment. I really hope you all learned something valuable from watching this video, and that the distinction between these three types of assistance dogs makes more sense to you now. It probably triggers me more than it should, but after watching this video, you have no excuse to see a dog come to see you in your hospital room and be like,
Oh, look, an emotional support animal for me to pet.
That's a therapy dog. This pet peeve also includes people telling me,
I'm getting a therapy dog to help me with my anxiety at home.
when I hear them say that, I'm happy that they're getting some help, but I secretly think in my head, not therapy dog, emotional support animal. And it bothers me just as much when people in that scenario refer to their ESA as a service dog, because that's not what it is unless they've been through strictly regimented training and they go with you to help you outside of the home. Anyways, I'm sorry if at any point this seemed like more of a rant or a lecture than an informative video as it was supposed to be. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching this video. To educate yourself more on a smorgasbord of topics, many of which are just as important to our society and understanding it as this one, subscribe to my channel to get some more. See you next time.